It's much tighter than I thought. I don't come down to these parts of the woods much. Too much briar. I might ruin my nice pants. Tattered clothing. Well, that may be what you call them. Those burlap sacks. Failing at an ill attempt to disguise themselves as clothes. Well, let's see, shall we? Your face is matted with sweat and dirt. You have no bag with you, so it was either stolen or lost along the way. Fingernails quite filled with muck. Something tells me you've been here for a little while longer than you planned on being. Oh, what's this? A hairpin. Oh, it has its charm. Not as ornate as I may be used to, but it does serve as a good trinket to remember this moment by. Who am I? Oh, honey, I should be asking you that, as you're the one who's in my forest. Oh, your face lit up. Not the response I expected, but I'll bite. I am Ophelius, and yes, when I said this is my forest, I meant it. Now, I'll ask again. Who are you? And what gives you the right to trample through my land? Why, looks like we have quite the stubborn one on our hands. The pride you beam with after saying that, refusing to tell me your name. I'll play your game, but I'll warn you now. There is no winning. Well, since you won't tell me your name, yet, what is it that brings you here? Came to see me. You purposely walked into the forest with the goal of meeting me. And are we sure it's me in particular, and not just someone similar? You've heard stories. So I've become something of a attraction to your kind. Have I? I can't say I'm too happy with that notion. The townsfolk liken me to a spring or something worth taking a day trip for. I'm not a sight worth seeing, and I do not wish to welcome more of your kind into my woods. I shall send you back at once, and you will leave this forest empty-handed, and tell no one of this meeting. You shall share your story of fear, hopelessness, and misguided visions of grandeur. As to make sure I don't have to tend to more of you, thinking they can come into my woods, all for a meeting with the one who lives in the forest. Now, turn around this instant, and follow the sun after it has shone atop you each day. You will reach your village and... What do you mean you know what I am? You silly humans and your tales. You cannot begin to fathom what I am, or who we are. I've never... Who told you this? And when did you hear of this name? A rumor. You humans love your tales, don't you? Well, judging by your smirk, I'm not going to attempt to dissuade you from your findings. Yes, you are correct. I am what you humans call a fae. This is my realm, which I will remind you again. You are not welcome in, and I'm going to ask you to return home. Once again. We are not doing that. You cannot simply blurt your name out. I can gather this much, and your name is something I can't say I'm interested in hearing. Well, it would seem your rumors have some truth to them. Indeed, you are correct. Give your name to me. In return, gives me power over you. But honey, I implore you, I think it would be best for you to go on your way and keep your name to yourself. It's not that I'm not interested in your name so much as your enthusiasm for sharing it tells me to be more cautious with you. So, to keep things copacetic between me and you may celebrate in your finds, but do keep it to yourself, huh? I don't need more of you trouncing into the woods, pillaging my berry bushes. Yes, I saw, and was rather taken aback by just how many you absolutely emptied. But, yes, I do not want more of you scurrying about like little rats, faces with glee in search of your rumor. You'll earn it. Now, that is rich. And why ever would you want to give your name to me, and ultimately give me power over you? Reasons. Well, you can keep your secrets, because that's what they shall remain. I'm sorry to disappoint, but I have no such interest in learning your name. But hush. I won't hear it. You know, maybe your endearing attitude can serve a purpose. I've got it. Oh, yes. I know exactly what I can do with you. Oh, I'll never tell. Just like how you won't tell me why you want to give me your name. But I have a deal for you. You agree to my terms, irregardless of what they are, and I shall take you with me, for lack of words. Now, does that sound like something you may be interested in? Can't say I'm surprised with how eagerly you answered that, given your recent outburst. Well, shall we begin? Yes, but before we head back to my home, I think you need some attending to. When we get back, I shall give you a wash. Filthy, you are. These clothes, as you call them. Nothing I wear will fit you, but maybe I can call in a couple favors and have something more appeasing put on you. Sound good? Great. Well, your enthusiasm seems to know no bounds. I'm sure I will grow to love it. All right. It's only a couple-minute walk from here. I'm sure you can suffer a little more, seeing how far you've traveled already. What did I get myself into? I feel I may regret. Please, would you kindly not skip? I don't think that... You know what? Never mind. Come. It's right this way.